Where to next? $1,000 or $1 million per Bitcoin? $1,000 per BTC was significant for several reasons. It was a large, rounded number in US dollars, but 1 BTC was almost exactly the same price of an ounce of gold at the time. After breaching above $1,000 a second time, Bitcoin went on to climb just under 2,000% to nearly $20,000 per coin. Today, 5 years later, BTC is below the 2017 bull market peak. A prominent investor is standing by her bold prediction that Bitcoin will reach $1 million by 2030, despite the deepening fallout from the FTX collapse. Cathie Wood, founder and chief executive of ARK Invest, made the bullish prediction in April this year, when the largest cryptocurrency was trading at around $41,000, well below its peak only a few months earlier. It's been a nightmare year for crypto investors since then, with Bitcoin losing more than half of its value after a series of high-profile implosions including the Terra/Luna coins, hedge fund Three Arrows Capital and lender Celsius. The stunning collapse earlier this month of FTX, one of the largest crypto exchanges, may have the biggest contagion effect yet, given the Bahamas-based firm's sprawling web of affected creditors. But Ms. Wood, a major investor in US-listed crypto exchange Coinbase, told Bloomberg on Wednesday she was standing by her call of $1 million per Bitcoin. That would be a more than 6,000% increase from its current price of around $16,200. Yes, sometimes you need to battle test, you need to go through crises to see the survivors first of all, but really to battle test the infrastructure and the thesis, she said. And again, we think Bitcoin is coming out of this smelling like a rose. She conceded the latest market turmoil may have the effect of scaring off institutional investors for a time. Once they actually do the homework and see what's happened here, I think they might be more comfortable moving into Bitcoin. And perhaps Ether as a first stop, because they'll understand it more, she said. Ms. Wood insisted the underlying blockchain technology was solid. If you look at the Bitcoin blockchain and Ethereum, what you'll find is the infrastructure, the technology, has not skipped a beat throughout this entire crisis, she said. In fact, Bitcoin's hash rate is at an all-time high, and that is a real indication of the security of the network. On Ethereum, we're seeing the total value staked at $24 billion, that is at an all-time high. So the infrastructure is working beautifully. She argued the collapse of FTX was fraud, but nothing on the scale of Lehman Brothers or even Bernie Madoff. Put a little perspective into the situation here, the entire crypto asset ecosystem is an $800 billion ecosystem. Apple is 3 times larger in terms of market cap, she said. Many people are saying, is this another Lehman? Could we see a domino effect here? The banking system back in 2008 to 2009 was trillions and trillions of dollars. Right now it seems FTX owes $5 to $10 billion to creditors. Lehman was $1.2 trillion in claims. Madoff was $64 billion in claims. Over the weekend, administrators for FTX revealed in court filings that the company owed an eye-watering $3.1 billion to its top 50 creditors. 3 in 4 lost money. It comes after a study published last week found roughly 3/4 of people who have bought Bitcoin had lost money. Economists at the Bank of International Settlements, an institution widely considered as the central banks of central banks, analyzed data on investors in cryptocurrencies in 95 countries between 2015 and 2022. Overall, back-of-the-envelope calculations suggest that around 3/4 of users have lost money on their Bitcoin investments, they said in their study. During the period studied, the price of Bitcoin rose from $250 in August 2015 to peak at nearly $69,000 in November 2021. The number of people using smartphone apps allowing one to purchase and sell cryptocurrencies rose from 119,000 to 32.5 million during the same period. Our analysis has shown that, around the world, Bitcoin price increases have been tied to greater entry by retail investors, the researchers wrote.